What's up, guys and girls? We're back here with the Call of Duty Championship Australian Qualifier number 2. I'm in Maniac, joined by Naked. We're heading into game number 2 here in this series of Avant Garde versus Thug Life.
Word.
We basically saw Thug Life get stomped there. Their Thug Life is pretty much over now. They're being stomped by this Avant Garde squad. However, we're heading into S&D on recovery. It could go either way. I'm a betting man. I don't think it's gonna, but we'll see what happens here as we've got the Avant Garde squad on the attack.
Well, if Thug Life have any chance of winning this, they're gonna have to pull it.
Oh, look at this. 2 get dropped instantly. Bertle and Minx say no, don't underestimate us just yet. We're at least going to take a round off these fools.
Yeah, if they have any chance of winning this, they're gonna have to pull a Taylor Swift and shake it off. Shake it off.
I see what you did. Look at that.
We were wrong again.
Holy crap.
Confirmed.
Yeah, shut
That's
down
the one round.
instantly. Come back, Thug Life popping caps here. Avant Garde getting dropped straight away. So round number 1 comes from the defense team here. As we see here, Bertle going to clean things up by taking down Benno there right at the end. So on the attack, Avant Garde get taken down very swiftly. And we're going to be seeing these guys from Thug Life on the attack.
Yeah, I'm really keen to see Thug Life attack. I'd like to see actually what Bertle does here. Obviously, he picked up the big 2-piece that round, and I want to see what he's doing for his team. So, very different. We didn't see an A push at all on the last, the B push, sorry, on the last S&D that we watched, obviously, from the same rotation of maps round 2. So, obviously, maybe not as experienced as other people go into the unfavourable bomb site, and it doesn't look like it's really working for them, but Arkham picking up a kill there, and Benno obviously changed that back to a 3v3 situation.
Yeah, Arkham did pretty nicely there. Great awareness, and he's going to be picking up another one here on Hopi, and I think we may have underestimated these guys on their S&D, because I guess that's what it is. If you can get the lucky shots out on, look, if you can just get that lucky first kill, that's all it counts. Obviously, no respawns. Seems to be working very heavily in their favour, and Arkham cleaning up here. He's on a 4-point streak. He's still got the bomb in hand, and Kui's going to be the only one alive, and he did just get tagged there by that nade. We're going to jump over with Kui, as he's the only one left alive, and he's got to stop this bomb from going down. As you can see on your mini-map there, they're still undecided whether they're going to make an A or a B push, and we're going to be seeing Bertle pushing over to the, well, he was on the main street. He's just got the player right around the corner. We're going to chuck on this this CoD vision to see where he is, and as you can see, Kui making a push towards the B plan, and there he is. He was perfectly positioned. However, he's going to be cleaned up, and before you know it, we're seeing a 2-0 score to Thug Life. Yeah,
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Yeah, what is this?
Actually, from what I know about Arkham and Bertle and obviously Minx and whatnot, they play a lot of league play, or what's it called in this? Clan vs Clan, is it? They play a lot of it, so especially you get a lot of S&D coming up in that, and Arkham obviously did really well to get a lot of kills then. I think he picked up 3 in that round, and then obviously Bertle finished it off and ended the round. I don't think Bertle's yet to die. Yep, 3-0, so
I'm going to be eating words if they take this map. In fact, it would actually be interesting to see if they do take this map.
Yeah, well, obviously if they do, I'd say on Avant Garde's part, that's a big warning sign, especially today. They need to be on their game, and if they're losing S&D to an underprepared team, and obviously, as we said, a more casual team, there goes the alarm signs for me, and that's the first sign of weakness.
I'd have to agree with that, and as you can see, one player down for both sides as Dino and Bertle take a nap. Kui joins Dean as well, and it must be a double bed because they went down pretty quick. Hopi gets the kill on Bucks, so it's now a 2v2 scenario. Hopi and Benno up against Arkham and Minx, and as I say, that's it's still actually a 2v2 scenario. I thought he might have landed those shots a bit better, but Arkham able to take down Hopi. Benno the only one left alive, and look at this, we've got a 1v1 scenario as Benno did just take down Arkham. It's all up to Minx now. The bomb has been planted, so look, that was too easy. We just saw on Benno's screen before we changed. He did spot Minx for sure. Look at this, just waiting for it. That nade didn't connect, the timing not quite good enough, and Minx does. I was going to say, I was waiting for it. He stopped shooting there. It was risky for a second.
Always pulled a macro from yesterday.
Yeah, that was just
ridiculous.
That was ridiculous. If anyone saw that they know what we're talking about.
And then he pulls off that headshot and survives it. So he got his karma back then, and he got him back.
He survives. He survived a bullet to the brain.
After he put about 100 bullets into someone.
Yeah,
but anyway.
Exactly. So it evened out. But we're seeing now, of course, Avant Garde getting their first round. And this might be a sign of things to come. But this squad, Thug Life, they're actually looking pretty strong. In S&D at least.
Took 2 straight 3 downs, 2 rounds. So if he managed to pick up that last kill, or Minx even managed to clean it up, and they got that round. 3-0, as I said, we've said warning signs, and we're hoping maybe it was just they probably didn't take the team seriously, and now I think they're going to be on their game.
I would have to agree with that. Hopey making the aggressive push here. He's in a pretty nice position here. He was making his way down towards that lower path, and he's going to be trying to work his way back. He's just in front of the A semi here, and you see two players way back on the bottom side in the tunnel here. We've got Mink still with the bomb in hand. It looks like they're going to be making a rotation over to B, which at this stage of the game might be a smart decision. They've got a 2v2 situation. We've got Dino and Hopey up against Bertle and Minx, but look at this, easily spotted. Dean saw that too easy. Minx, just unfortunate timing and probably not the route you want to go. We see Bertle now just had to make a move, but that bomb is down as we know. Let's go check it out from Bertle's screen. He just took down Hopey. Nice little flank there. It's now all up to Dean. As you can see there through CoD vision, Dean is on the other side of the map, just in front of the semi here. Now Bertle just looks to his left. He's going to maybe check it out, but that was actually good positioning there by Dean, just hiding behind that pillar. He knows that this plant has to go down. Bertle's going to it, so we're going to jump on with Dean. He's betting it's going to be an A plant. He's moving towards it. Look at that. Too easy for him. Look, it had to go down. There wasn't much that Bertle could do. It went down on the A plant. Dino was just waiting for it, and he decided to move out just before he knew it would have to go down, as you would see from most experienced players, and it paid off for him.
These rounds are very, very close. I think it's been down to either 4 1v1s, or I know definitely 3, but it could have been 4 1v1 situations. So Avant are very lucky to be 2-0 up when they've lost a lot of favourable rounds, and as I said, they just need to really pick it up here, and they need to keep up with the momentum. They don't want to lose a map against a team that isn't considered a top team.
I'm not sure how to take this, though. Do you take this as Avant-Garde being weak at S&D, or do you just think that this squad of Thug Life, given that they may not be competitive players at heart, like they've obviously competed before. Minx has a history of competition, so do a couple of those other players, but they're not active competitive. But does this mean they're just particularly good at S&D, or do you think Avant-Garde are weak?
I think they might not be as good as Avant-Garde gun skill wise, but as we said in S&D, as long as you're very well map positioned, you got great presence of mind, you got an idea of where everyone is and how to sort of react to situations, you'll be alright.
Yeah, well, let's see. We saw Minx just going on an aggressive push there. Easy for Kui to clean it up there, but look at this. Kui did just jump out, and he's going to be cleaning up Bertle there for the final kill. And now we see, finally, in the 5th map, it was going to be Avant-Garde finally taking the lead.
Yeah, well, as we kind of said as well, they needed to kick back, and once they kick back, they should steamroll the map, but... Arkham's been playing really well. As I said, he got 2 straight 3 downs. And if he could bring back another round where he can get kills, he hasn't got many kills the last 2 rounds, and that's why they've managed to struggle. So if he can open up those openers, I think he had really good rushes and got good rotations and traded kills. So Minx died on one side, he got that kill, and then he went over this side, Bertle died, and he got that kill. He actually made sure they were trading, and that's what was really good for them in the first 2 rounds. Yeah, well, let's see if they can continue that. Arkham now has the bomb in hand at the moment, 8 for 4. Now, having that he's got a 2.0 KD up against Avant-Garde. That's nothing to be sneezed at. Yeah, I'd be pretty happy if I was him, if he was ever actually looking for a team. He's got a really good montage segment from us 2 at the moment, so he's done pretty good, and obviously that was a massive kill he just got on Hopey then. He actually destroyed Hopey, and at the same time, Bucks was taken down, but also they took down Dean, so that's a great kill. So Hopey should never have lost that gunfight ever, but online Call of Duty, we have seen weirder things yesterday.
I couldn't explain that. I think Hopey just really let it slip, and as we said, these couple of these players from this Thug Life squad have actually been pretty strong.
Yeah, well, we're looking at Benno here, and if anyone's a great pressure player, it's got to be Benno, one of the most achieved players in Australia for not for Call of Duty, for console FPS. So possibly getting the 1v3 here, and one scope you don't want to run at is Benno.
I would totally agree with that, and he's trying to chase down Minx, and Minx had to make a move there. 1v3, he should have enough time here quite easily for the defuse, so that was nice work there by Benno, getting the 1v3 situation against this Thug Life squad, also getting the defuse as well, so he carried the Avant-Garde squad there. Hope he unfortunately took an early dive in that round, but Benno, fortunately for them, was able to just chuck them in the backpack and just go hard.
They're very happy. They'd be very lucky that Benno got that round. He didn't, not that he didn't deserve to get it. It was something that he had to work for, and he worked for every kill. Played it smart as, waited for that last person to poke and had enough time to defuse. And I think that just comes from his composure, as being such a relaxed, obviously professional Halo player in Australia at least, and going over to a few MLG events and whatnot. He's been in much more pressure situations than this, and I'm sure he'd love to go over and experience a CoD event and be the only person that's played at MLG for CoD, and like also MLG Activision kind of run event for Halo as well, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally know what you mean.
I mixed it up around, but yes, you got it.
I feel you. I'm pretty sure our viewers got you as well. We know what you were going for. I just wanted to say that right at the beginning there, I was watching Arkham because I knew he was on the defense, but he's been going off, and he is the first player out of both squads to get into the double digits by a few kills. He was unfortunately taken down early. He got baited out, and look at this. Before you know it, Vinx is going to be the only one alive here, and she's going to be taken down quite quickly. Now, Avant have the lead. Looks like, as you predicted, they're walking away with it. Once they've got that momentum going, they took out that 5th round. They're just going to walk away with it now. One more round is going to snatch them the victory.
And from what I've been seeing as well, Avant are using their exo movements a lot better than the team of Thug Life. Word. But yeah, they're using that a lot better. They're obviously, you can see there, Minx expected him to come out, obviously like in any other previous Call of Duty, that strafe out or something, or run and jump out. But obviously, I think it was Kui that picked up the front kill, or Hopi it might have been, jumped up straight in the air and used the exo movement. And this early into the game, if you haven't adapted to that, you're going to fall behind.
Well, you were just mentioning exo movement. I must say, Arkham used it to perfection there. Ran straight ahead and taking down Hopi. I was really disappointed that he was taken down by Kui just then. Quite unfortunate for this entire squad, and with the other player being taken down as well. I'm not sure how well they're going to go. We've got Bertle and Minx, the only ones left alive at the moment for this squad, up against Benno, Dean, and Kui. Not sure how I'd be feeling right now if I was the Thug Life squad. We've got Benno here. He's chilling over in the dome. He's just, I haven't seen anyone really in this position yet. But I suppose he is watching that flank there as we've got a player moving towards the A. That's going to be Bertle. Sneaky, sneaky. Everybody quiet. Look at this.
That's really creepy.
Yeah, that was quite weird. And I think, yeah, Minx is there watching his back. And look, we're going to be seeing Kui drop Bertle. So at least Minx knows where Kui is. Let's jump over to Kui's field of view. He actually dropped down, and Minx able to pick up the kill there. It wasn't enough though, as Benno's going to clean it up. And then we're going to be seeing the defuse here as all players have been dropped from the Thug Life squad. That was an easy round to go to Avant. They're going to take out the S&D 6-2 Illuminati disproved. We're going to be moving on to map number 3, which is going to be Uplink on Biolab.
Yeah, well, it was a pretty shock. It was 2 straight rounds to Thug Life, and there was a few rounds where it could have easily been theirs in a lot of 1v1 situations, but as we thought would happen, once Avant got one, they started to steamroll and put the rounds back on and take control like they should. Going into the last map, or I'm gonna say it's the last map here, this 3rd map, their respawn game type was on point and hard point. There was never a contest in that one, and we're going on Uplink on Biolab. I'm seeing 10 from each side. I reckon they're going to end each side early.
Yeah, I don't know about ending early, but I do say they're going to basically get their ruffle stomp on against this Thug Life squad. So you did mention it's going to be Uplink on Biolab next. Not only is it a respawn type, it's back to Biolab. It showed that whether it was map or game type, they were dominant. So I expect this to go a 3-0 series score to Avant-Garde, but still, it's yet to be determined. Let's see what happens. Let us know what you guys think by letting us know in the chat or following us at ACL Pro, where you'll see all the details from the Call of Duty Championship Australian qualifiers. We're going to be heading into game number 3. I'm in Maniac, joined by Naked. We'll be back right after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, this stream is known for delays yesterday, but not today. We're getting straight back into the action. In fact, these guys are so keen. They've beat us by about 20 seconds. We're going to jump straight into the action of Uplink on Biolab, just as Benno is going in for a dunk.
Boom! Straight away starting off as I thought it would. We weren't really gone for long, Josh. We pretty much went off air and we were just like, you know, we're coming back. We're not leaving. They'll miss us too much. So obviously, moving into this map, we're going to be seeing Avant on the favourable spawn, in my opinion. As I've said, it's easy to throw those 1-pointers in, but I'm going to be seeing 2-pointers pretty much most of the time. I think they've definitely just got the slaying power. You've got Kui, one of the best ARs in Aussie scene at the moment. Hopi, obviously, who likes to think is Hopi 1 Kobe. He calls himself LeBron. He's any basketball player, you put them all together, and that's Hopi.
Yeah, well, Hopi is just pretty good all around in this this new Call of Duty title. Uplink, I've seen that he's especially good at. Just as I say that, he was taken down by Arkham. You know what? Credit to Arkham. He's been quite the slayer for this Thug Life squad.
Yeah, definitely not a really known player for obviously competitive and not known sort of for placing at the top level. He's competing with some of the best in Australia in the most previous CoD titles and this title.
Yeah, we're just seeing Arkham once again getting a few kills out there. He picked up the 2-piece on Benno and Kui and now has the satellite in hand. There was a player that went straight past him. Look at that mini-map. There is some angry... That's
the best run we've seen all weekend.
That was...
He did not care.
Arkham, you the real MVP, man. Like, that was a huge run there. And look at this, 3-2.
Completely wrong again. Let's just keep making wrong predictions all day.
This is just all Arkham. Jump in the backpack, kids, and learn from this kid. Kui getting shut down as well. He's taking these kids to school, and he's finding another player here in the elbow building. There's 3 players from this Thug Life squad. Now, Arkham is going to be running point for these guys. 3 minutes left in the half. He's going to jump into Biolab, take down Kui like it's nothing. Hope he's going to be shooting bucks in the back, though, so he needs to just circle back and watch out for this guy. There's Hopi. Biggest challenge yet. Boss battle. Let's see if he can take him down. He did get the turns out, but Hopi came off the better player in that exchange. Bertle and Minx trying to get some revenge by taking down Dean and Hopi. Minx takes a 4 by Benno. Bertle's going to clean him up before Kui comes in to save the day for the Avant squad. He's gone 5-7, a little bit negative at the moment, but he's going to be trying to get this satellite and make a run. Look at your minimap. There is a player running through red, and he's going to be shut down. That was, I think it was Bertle. Well, you'll Hopi, sorry.
Scores,
and it was nice work there to be shut down. 3-point streak to Hopi at the moment before he jumps into the Biolab. There is a player who just ran down ice, and that was going to be Minx, who just got shut down. Exploiting the barrels as well to take down Bucks. So we've got a few kills here. 5-point streak to Hopi. He's got the satellite in hand, finds a player, smacks him in the chops. Get out of my way, Minx. We're all about equality here as Minx gets smacked in the face. And he's also going to be making a run across the snow here and get taken down in the end by Bertle, getting some revenge from Minx.
Hopi 15-7. Not very far into the game at the moment. They're obviously putting in. That's his 7th point already. I do think they will end it early, but it's been such a good game. Arkham, very good props this game and the last game. That was hilarious just then. No one knows what was going on then. But yeah, obviously Hopi smacked him with the ball in the face. Obviously, as you mentioned, the equality, but Mac is dropping down. I like to see where they're throwing this from. If people need to watch where they're getting these throwing points from. And as you've seen before, this certain run, they wait in that little corner and they run out the window. So it's something that's very common, and Hopi makes me a lie yet again. So thanks, Hopi. Thanks for that one. I'm
not sure if he was just messing around or just taking his time. And look, Hopi, not even these pros now know how to throw this satellite. I mean, if you're watching, I think I must say, because there's a lot of comparisons made between the NA and the Oz scene. If there's one comparison that I know I can make, it's those the American guys. They know how to throw. It must be because of the NBA, man.
That's it. They're obviously they got the big leagues over there, not just our Australian league. They've obviously got all the different people and all the best in the world players. And I think they've just we're just like a standard team, and they're the Globetrotters. They're like spinning around their finger, throw it from off the map or whatever, bounce it off trees, and they can get it in, and we're just inaccurate.
They just embrace the spirit of Kobe because they're able to get those throws quite easily. Let's jump over to Dean. He's going to be running through purple, out the back, through the cuts, finds a player, tries to basically go for the kick in the cankle, but it wasn't going to happen there. He got dropped, and look at that. The kill feed was lit up all red just then as we saw Thug Life getting some kills in return. Benno finally going to say something about that. Dean also picking up the big 2-piece. We might actually jump over to Dean, who was also making a run with the satellite. He was stunned there, and the last couple of seconds are going to wind out in this half. 7-2. Wasn't exactly a whitewash. Avant obviously looking strong, but you know, Thug Life putting up a very valiant fight.
Arkham, that run was so good. I was happy we were on board to watch that. It was a nothing run. He picked up a few good kills, as you were saying. Well, we were just talking about how good he was doing, and we managed to jump on board for that run. He ran through the window. He was getting shot at. The explosive thing blew up under him, and he just didn't even stop. He didn't flinch once and just ran for that point in.
He did indeed. Now let's just check out what these guys are going to do now. I want to follow Arkham. We kind of have to. He's been going pretty big for this Thug Life squad. He's gone 14 for 10. He's got the only points on the board for his team. He's going to be jumping over here on top of Purple, and he's going to be taken down.
He's actually had a lot of gunfights and like interactions with Hopi. They've been running at each other the most. So I'm guessing that they're mostly the two uplink carriers. They're both carrying the satellite the most, sorry. So I think that's why they're running into each other a lot, while you've got Kui and other people who just tend to slay and not generally run for the uplink. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, it seems to be Arkham, as you just mentioned, as Prum Slay, you don't really expect it, but he is the only one with the points on the board. And look, he got those tags out. I think he was expecting that player to die. I didn't see the actual death come up there. I saw the tags, though. Did you see that?
Yeah, he went back in the room, and I think he thought he was laying down.
Yeah, well, he trolled me as well. I was on the same lines as him. I got thrown off by that. Let's have a quick look at the Avant squad. They did get a couple more points during that exchange. 9 for 2 is your score with 4 minutes left in the second half. There was a little bit of traffic and congestion at that doorway, and it punished them for it. Jumping over onto the purple roof now. Arkham going for a mad dash towards yellow. Long range throw, long throw. Is it going to get through? No, it's not, as it's now in the hands of Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's going to be trying to make a push through here into red. He's going to be jumping out onto the green roof. Can he make a throw from Generator? No. He decides he's going to go for a dunk. However, he's going to be punished for that play as Arkham shuts it down and also picking up the two-piece in the process. He's going to be throwing it out, tries to turn around, and look, smart plays by Arkham.
I think he was unlucky to run into Arkham. If it was anyone else, he probably would have got that. Arkham's like, not in my house, get out.
Exactly. Arkham defends his house quite well, calling the Bulldog, because he's making a move here. As I say that, he was shut down there by Benno, who had something to say about it, and Hopi, now with the satellite in hand, got a nade towards Snow, making a move towards the tunnel, smacks Dean in the face. That was Bucks, I meant to say, and also taking down Minx, it was Bucks and Minx, and Hopi then going through, just chilling, just teasing these guys. Going 11 for 2, get the dunk there, 2 minutes 45 left on the clock. Hopi, this is just a game to him.
Yeah, obviously, yeah. Hopi mucking around there, 2 balls to the face, so obviously ran through at the cap. I think he was standing there for a while. I don't know what he was doing, but I think he was just.
I think he's just having a play.
Yeah, I think they're aware that they've already got this series in the bag. Possibly up against Citadel next.
But it's quite interesting what we've mentioned earlier, Naked, because this is their last game. They're gonna win. It's 2 minutes left, 13 for 2. We're not gonna see Thug Life come back. So they're gonna win this game. I really think they're making a mistake there, especially Hopi, because they need to keep their game face on, Naked. Straight after this, they're going up against some top tier players. And if they want their champs hopes still ignited, if they still want
to be in that serious mode,
they need to be in the serious mode. They can't afford to mess around. On the flip side to this, though, maybe they want to keep it lighthearted. They want to keep it fun, or keep them in the mood, keep them in the zone. You could look at it either way. I just think they need to be careful here. They're treading a fine line.
Yeah, I find personally when competing before, obviously in previous events and hundreds of competitions over the last few years, when you had the harder bracket, or everyone likes to call it the harder bracket, the easy bracket, the harder bracket actually prepares you a lot more. You've got to work for every match. You don't ever let off. So another one of those balls just thrown over the wall. So you get in the mood when you have those hard matches. Obviously not in the mood. That's definitely not the right wording I wanted to say. Yeah, sometimes you get in the mood with some good plays, but you want to be completely serious. You want to have been pushed to the limits so you can keep going further and obviously getting better. And when you push to the limits and you make mistakes, you learn off that and it builds you for the next series. So it's hard not playing a serious match and then going into a serious match, especially if the team before just had a serious match and they just got off a big win. They're all hyped up instead of a match where you were mucking around and you're like, yeah, we're going to win anyway.
I feel what you're saying. Have you noticed that Hopi's just been running around with the knife, though? Not only has he been running around with the knife, he's going the best KD, I think, might be Kill with 31-22. I do believe it's Hopi, though.
It would be Hopi, yeah.
Best KD with 10 uplinks. 10 points to his name. I know it's up against Thug Life, but, you know, it's still, these are some impressive players, you know. Arkham and Bertle especially have been going huge, and Minx, can't underrate Minx going 26 kills. She has gone negative, but 26 kills up against the AV squad. I think both teams are kind of having a bit of a play now.
I'd like to see what Bucks has, because Bucks has actually competed in, I'm pretty sure, the last 2 College Shooting Championships. It was the OCE finals, but not OCE, sorry, the ANZ finals back then.
I was trying to avoid Bucks with the 6 for 29.
What gun does he have? He always has some weird gun. It's been like this since Black Ops 1. He's always got some weird gun. And right now he's got something normal, does he?
Yeah, it's that same one.
He's usually got something really, really weird. Him and Goondy, and that they have these weird combinations of guns. And I think it's all started from Emperor with Bookie. He used to run the weirdest guns, and it's just funny. I think he just takes it casually and pretty funny.
Yeah, well, it's good to see, you know, they're all having a bit of fun. But look, we have to come to our senses here as we're starting to get into the serious part of the bracket. We just saw Avant, as you know, take out their 3rd game uplink on Biolab. They also took the hardpoint in the S&D. So that's 3 maps, which gives them the series in this best of 5. Thug Life has been eliminated, so Avant will move on. And this, as I mentioned, we're up against some top-tier teams here. This is where we're going to be seeing them face the likes of Citadel and who else we've got on
this
side?
Right? Is Envy
as well.
And Citadel and Avant. I'm pretty sure that other top-ranked teams, as in people are expecting them to win. There is obviously still another team we're missing there that we've seen some dark horse teams yesterday as well. Easy Endzone getting to the finals, obviously, versus Dotters, and I don't think anyone expected that.
I don't think anyone did.
And you've also got on the other side, you have Integral Nation, who is vanquished from yesterday, so that's Bundo.
Changing names overnight.
Yeah, the Bill Wall, doesn't matter what name it is, it's still Bill Wall team. You've got... Who do you have?
Who do you have?
I just lost my mind.
Did you?
The Bill Wall is just taking over.
That was instant. As soon as you had hashtag Bill Wall in your mind,
that's all I can think about.
So look, we've got to cut it short anyway because we've got to go to a quick break so we can bring you guys the next series. So just to summarize there, we did see Avant taking out Thug Life in a 3-0 fashion. We're going to go to a quick break and we'll be back with our next series here in the Call of Duty Championship Australia Qualifier number 2. Don't go anywhere.